Hello and welcome to the Yoga Society. I'm Tahnee, and today's YIN practice we focus on the psoas muscle. So this is a great practice if you've been squishing your psoas muscle by sitting at a desk all day, or overexerting it by running and challenging your stability all day. So just take a moment to find a place where you're safe and warm and no one's going to disturb you. Have close by a rolled up blanket or beach towel and claim this time for you. So sitting up tall, turn your palms to face the sky and let your eyes gently shut. Starting to tune in to the sounds around you. And starting to let go of time. Trusting that you don't need to watch the clock, because I am. So every shape we get into, you can completely surrender. Drawing in deep belly breaths. We start to really arrive here. Because even though you're sitting here physically, your mind still might be somewhere else. So we take a moment to let your mind catch up with your body. Smoothing out the breaths and starting to notice filling your lungs top to bottom, back to front, side to side. Full belly breaths. Bringing hands to gentle prayer at your heart. We move towards our first shape. Finding a child's pose. So bringing big toes together to touch, knees slightly wider than hip distance apart. We bring the pads of the fingers forward, sending your hips as close to your heels as you can. Now for some people this is really, really tricky. If that is you, you can certainly pad the space between your heels and your bottom with your beach towel. Hopefully this will make it a little bit more accessible. Otherwise, sending hips to heels, fingertips down, we gently lower all the way so our forehead can reach the floor. And once you've found a place where your head can rest on the floor, we gently turn the palms towards the sky and release the shoulders. Take a moment to notice the part of your forehead that is touching the ground. What we'd love to do is tilt your chin slightly away so the tip of your nose and the place directly between your eyebrows can rest on the floor. Again, if this is not possible, you can bring the floor up to you. So you can slip in a pillow or a cushion or another beach towel so that it's okay. Relaxing the hands. Relaxing the skin on your face. Gliding shoulder blades down and away from your ears. We draw the focus back to your breath. And in this resting child's pose, just tell your muscles it's safe to switch off. Over the next little while, turn your palms to the ground, placing weight through your hands, leaning back up towards upright. We're going to extend the right leg out to the side. So the heel is in line with the hip and the toes are pointing forward. We then roll the sole of the foot onto the ground. Here's where you might need a little bit of adjustment just to suit your body. So you have the choice to keep the knee exactly where it is, or you can certainly bring it out to the side. We're going to be having a forward fold with this leg formation. So take the time to see what feels right, and gently we lower onto forearms to start. Feeling the discomfort in the leg and noticing what that does to us. Choosing whether it's okay for you to lower all the way down. You can rest your head on stacked palms or fists, or all the way down to the ground. So our psoas is our deepest core muscle. It's the only muscle that links the spine to your legs. So it's very, very important for stability. And it's also the key muscle, the key flexor in bringing the thigh towards your upper body or the upper body towards the thigh. Six more full belly breaths. And gently turn the palms towards the ground, pressing through the hands to bring you back to upright. Letting your bottom slip backwards of the heel, and we gently, gently assist the right leg to come in towards our seated position. Take a moment to rest in neutral and notice the difference in your sides. Remembering in Yin, we have the luxury of time. There is no rush. And very, very slowly, we move towards the other side. So we always take the setup very slowly. So again, we bring the big toes together to touch. Knees a little bit wider than hip distance. And finding your way forward, setting up a neutral spine to start. Tip of your nose, space between your brow resting on the ground, shoulder blades gliding away. Sending hips to heels, we relax. Turn the palms down, come somewhat upright, and extend the left leg out. So the heel is in line with the hip, the toes are pointing forward, and we roll the sole of the foot down onto the ground. Choosing where you like to have the right knee, and then gently lowering yourself, forearms first, testing the way. So each side is going to be different. So avoid judging your sides. Just because one side felt one way, don't expect the other side to feel the same. So really test the waters here. What works best for you? Six more breaths. Slowly turning the palms down, weight coming into the hands, rolling your body back, and gently guiding the left leg in, finding your neutral shape to just breathe. So we're moving towards deer shape now. but we will be sitting our hips up on our rolled up beach towel. So have your beach towel handy. Bring the soles of your feet together and lift your hips up onto your towel. So from here, your right leg is staying exactly where it is. Weight into the right hand. We gently bring the left leg behind. Feet stay flexed to start, just for the setup. So we want to have our right shin parallel to the left thigh and the left shin parallel to the right thigh. Move your hips towards the edge of your blanket, and the idea is that we want to have the left hip rotating backwards and down. So just that subtle motion of lifting it back and down will immediately be able to feel the psoas deep, deep, deep in our core. Once your legs are in their position, let the toes relax and send the fingertips behind you, fingertips pointing forward. Lifting the heart space, we lean back into the shape, opening our chest and rolling that left hip back and down. Find ease in your face. Relax your glutes, relax your legs, and let everything go. Remembering in Yin Yoga, we're working deep into joints and fascia. So give those muscles permission to switch off. We also give your thinking mind permission to switch off as well. So just give your thinking mind a rest. Six more full belly breaths. If your mind keeps wandering, that's okay. Just bring it back to the breath. Slowly, slowly, we bring the weight forward. Right hand comes to the ground as we ease the left leg around. Ooh. Creaks and groans as it makes its way forward. Soles of the feet coming together. And gently flap your butterfly wings. And then find your stillness. And when it feels okay, we set up for the other side. So this time the left leg is staying forward. Weight into your left hand as you gently ease the right leg behind. Adjusting your hips to the edge of your little blanket. Flexing the feet to start. Shin parallel to thigh, shin parallel to thigh. And this time we gently ease the right hip back and down. So you want to be able to feel the sensation, not pain, but definitely feel the sensation. So every yin shape, we want to work at about 40% of your capacity. If 0 is no feeling, no sensation, and 10 means pain, we want to work about 4. So you want to know that it's happening, but also have it sustainable and manageable. So as I sit here, I can feel it deep in that hip flexor. And then I choose to bring the hands behind, fingertips pointing forward, opening the chest, lifting the heart, rotating that hip back and down. We settle in. Six more full belly breaths. Send the breath to where you feel the discomfort. Very slowly, we bring the weight forward, left hand to the ground, and we gently ease the right leg around. Find your butterfly and release the hips. Find your stillness. And we're moving towards caterpillar. So we gently adjust your blanket so that your heels are going to be padded when you extend your legs out. So if you like to have your hips elevated, now is the time. Send the heels forward. Micro bend in the knees. We're not hyperextending the knees. We're just letting the legs hang in space. Now, a very important difference between yin and yang yoga. In yang yoga, we'd be extending up and over with energy and force to bring our heart forward. In yin yoga, we relax everything. So it's like you're a puppet and someone's just cutting the strings. So there's no force. We simply collapse belly button to spine, crown grows heavy, and we slowly, slowly fall forward. as time passes, just explore if there's any more space being created. Remember, you're more than you think you are. So as you let go, see if you can deepen into the shape. You might find that at the end of the yin shape, you are in a very different position from what you were in at the beginning. Let go of frustration. Every exhale, allow yourself to go 1 millimeter deeper. There's no pulling or yanking, just surrender. Slowly, slowly, drawing chin to chest, building up through the spine. We're moving on to our backs now. So letting your bottom come to the mat, soles of the feet are on the floor, keeping your little rolled up blanket handy in case you need it later. We roll down the spine, settling into the floor position. You're going to bring your left heel to the right knee and let the left knee push away. Flexing the left foot, gently suggest that knee falls away. So from above, your legs look like a number 4. Slowly, slowly, we bring the right thigh towards your chest. Your hands reach through and grab that thigh and gently hug it in. Keeping both feet flexed for the moment and keeping the energy pushing that knee away. Settle your shoulder blades back onto the ground and notice the sensations. The leg formation is going to fall to the right. So we gently ease the legs over to the right. The left hip rises off the mat and the sole of the left foot comes towards the ground. Now, if your foot doesn't make it the whole way, you can slide your little rug in there to ground the foot. If it does make it the whole way, let your body take the twist. Arms are extended out to start. Then we drape the right arm over the left side of your body as you turn your face to the left. We gently unpeel the right arm, letting the legs come back. Unhooking the foot, soles of both feet on the ground, and we let the knees gently fall in, finding release in the sacrum. We heel toe the feet back into line with the hips. The right heel to the left knee, flexing right foot, and we gently ask that knee to ease away. And number 4 from above. Ignite pelvic floor to bring the left thigh towards your heart, the hands grabbing that leg behind the knee, shoulder blades returning to the ground as we ease in, flexing both feet, active in that knee, pushing it away. Letting the legs this time fall to the left. The right sole is coming to the ground. Arms extending out. Then the left arm drapes over the right as our face turns to the right-hand side, letting your spine take the twist. Slowly, slowly unpeeling the left arm, bringing the leg formation back to the top, unhooking the foot, walking the feet wider than hip distance and letting the knees fall in. We gently walk the feet out towards pentacle, the heels towards the corners of your mat. And we let the legs go floppy, finding a place for your arms where they're not glued to the sides of your body. Rather, they're relaxed and open, the palms facing towards the sky, easing your face and relaxing your tongue. Gentle movements coming back to fingertips and toes. Sending the breath deep into your tummy. Send the fingertips up and overhead, toes and fingers pointing in opposite directions, a full body stretch. And then roll to your favorite side. And slowly, slowly press your way up towards a seated position. This time the palms are facing down. Eyes stay dreamy or shut. you notice, scan through your body. Bringing hands to gentle prayer at your heart. We inhale, extend through the crown. Exhale, bow forward, chin to chest. Your last moments of silence. The divine in me recognizes the divine in you. And together, to ourselves and each other, we say, Namaste.